If I'll ask you a question, how you can draw closer to God? The world teaches many ways, many things, but if you see Psalm 19, Psalm 19 exclusively talks about drawing closer to God. And how you and I can closer to God, if you look carefully Psalm 19. Psalm 19 has two parts. One section talks about the general revelation. In general revelation where God has revealed himself, and another part talks about the specific revelation where God has revealed himself in that. If you carefully study and read, it is not a long section, it has just 14 verses. But interestingly, first half talks about the general revelation, how you and I can know God, how we can have the knowledge of God. And I hope that if you will go verse by verse, especially first 6 verses of Psalm 19, you will understand the psalmist is talking about knowing God through the world, knowing God through the eyes. When we see the world, everything declares the glory of God. Especially if you read from verse 1 onwards, which says the heavens declares the glory of God. And if you keep going on day to day, night to night, and verse 3 says, there is no speech nor there are words, no speech and no words. But you know, interestingly, if you read the other 2 verses, it says even they have no sound, they have no speech, but still the creation speaks about the glory of God. What a wonderful, like they have no sound, they have no word, because verse 3 says, there is no speech nor are there words whose voice is not heard. They don't have a speech, they don't have any voice, but still the world declares the glory of God. What a majestic God is there that you and I worship him. And he has given us enough evidence to know him. Why he did that? So that the people, so that you and I may draw closer to him. So if somebody asks you and say, where is God? I don't see God. You should say, look at the creation. Look at the sun, look at the moon, look at everything, because everything declares the glory of God.